Welcome to the stream. If you're not watching this live, which is a good chance you're not, this is what we do twice a week, every Tuesday and Friday going forward, except for summer camp, which is coming up. Be ready for that. All that rad content coming out of summer camp. But yeah, we try to do this between 5 and 6, preferably 6:30 is like the money time, but we got stuff later today. But this is where I get to talk to you guys about current events, answer any questions you got. I know it's basically summertime for everybody, but there's there's a lot of rad ways to snowboard through the summer, so I can answer those questions for you guys as well as any gear questions you have or tips or tricks or anything. That's why I'm here. I'm here to support you guys and talk about a bunch of rad stuff. So, Mad Cat Jack, hello, hi, Sam, what's up? And then Stomped It is here as well. How we doing, guys? Now, I know on these vertical live streams, it takes a second for people to jump in. So if you are here, like Tyler Frayer, good to see you, dude. Please ask any questions. David, yo, welcome to the stream. And then more people will jump in, and then the chat will really get going. And this is going to be a great live stream. I'm really excited to hang out with you guys, talk about how Copper has extended the Colorado ski season. That's the title of this live stream. That's going to be really fun, as well as see how your guys' Memorial Day weekend went. We went wakeboarding for the first time this season. Should have brought a wetsuit. The water was freezing cold. Cold enough where you just didn't want to fall in it. So we got some tricks back. We pushed it slightly, but definitely did not go as hard as we will once the water gets a little warmer. Tone Lock. What's up, Sam? I wish I could go to camp. I wish you could too. I think we might have a last minute camp spot trigger pull. Someone might be coming. Someone else added on to the camp. If you want to do that, do it. There's like 2 spots still available. So last minute camp join. You want to do that? June 9th through the 15th, all-inclusive adult snowboard camp. Come on, come join us. It's going to be sick. Boy, what up? Well, Wednesday basin closing, the 9th. We will actually be in Oregon on closing day for A Basin. That tends to be the thing. We might move camp back to like the 2nd or the 4th week of June. Oh, that's tough. We might move camp. We've always done like really early June, which I like. But we miss A Basin closing, which is kind of a bummer. So maybe we might move camp back like into July. It's hard. If you're married, you'd understand. The wife, birthdays, kids, things like that. It makes it a little tough. But oh, David, welcome back, dude. Got the full-blown evolution, keeping it going strong. Thanks for being a member of the channel, supporting the dream. And thanks to all the members out there, like Tone Lock. And Cody's here. What up, dude? We're doing a going away barbecue for our boy Nate, who worked for me last year, which we're really excited about. His new adventures and everything going on in Nate's life. So it's going to be super fun, super rad. We love the dude. And he's going back to Mammoth. So we'll see him again, though. Nate's a good buddy. Oh, my goodness. Things just went off. All right, we got Michael Lee redoing his membership as well. Welcome to the ambassadors. Got the snowboarder going on. He'll evolve into full-blown evolution before we know it. And Tyler, dude, back at it with the $5 donation. Dude, it's good to see you on the stream, man. Not because you dropped $5, but it is good to see you. And dude, thanks for the $5 on Venmo. I have Venmo and Streamlabs posted so you guys can donate there because I get 100% of that donation, where YouTube does take 30%. So if you do the donation through those platforms, I get 100% of it. So some people do drop crazy fat donations. So we appreciate any donation, but you have an option. Grayson, good timing for the podcast, dude. You talking about the Buckhouse podcast? Because we dropped, I need to put it in the chat of this, but we dropped a podcast. The Buckhouse the Buckhouse podcast, me and my little brother have started a podcast, which is really exciting because, one, technically that means I have 2 YouTube channels now, not just this one that you guys are on currently, but we have a podcast channel now, which is really rad. And that's 2 brothers talking. It's not snowboard focused. It's slightly social media focused because I do social media for a living. My brother is a social media manager. What is happening? in this chat right now. Oh my goodness, you guys are killing it. If you want to become a you want to check out the podcast, there's the link right there. Check out the podcast. Micah Lee with his 5th ever donation. Give that thing a like. Full-time job. No excuses now to support. Dude, Micah, you the man. I appreciate it. Still want to come check out the backyard park. It's gonna be so sick. And then David with the gifted membership. It went to Cody. Get out of here, Cody. You stole someone's membership. But David, dude, thank you so much for donating Cody a membership. One day, Cody will be full-blown gold evolution. But dude, thank you so much for donating a membership. You guys don't know what that is. It's the little emote next to people's names as you sign up for a membership. It's a monthly donation. It supports the dream. As you continue to support, you get the little, start off as a little monkey next to your name. And then as you continue to support, your emote evolves. So you're the monkey, then the tall walking guy, and then you have like Tone Lock with the skier. Then you become the snowboarder like Michael Lee, and then you become full-blown evolution like David. And then after a year, you get full-blown gold evolution, which I'm sure one of those people have been supporting for over 2 years. We have some people who've been supporting for over 3 years are going to show up in the chat, and it's going to be super rad. So big shout out to all the support guys. I really do appreciate you. I opened an energy drink and it's giving me the hiccups, so I apologize for that. But I think I've caught up on all the donations. I also go directly to donations and not only thank you guys, but give you guys the time and attention for the support that you've given. So big shout out to you guys. But yes, we have a podcast now, the Buckhouse podcast, but I don't know if Grayson was talking about the live stream, which is basically a podcast. It's also podcasty, but you guys are my co-host. So ask good questions and I will give you the best answers I can. That being said, Grayson crew, snowboard crew, are those little tiny shredders we've been riding with Roman. They're the raddest, and we have a whole vlog with them that I just got to get to editing. The biggest holdup right now is I have a day in the life video, which is like an insane amount of footage. I have the Gilson snowboard trip that I went on, which is an insane amount of footage, and my computer's almost tapped. It's not almost tapped out on footage, but it's or on memory, but there's too much. When I take that footage and I put it in the editor, that's too much footage for me to even do any of those videos. Same thing with the Grayson video. But I'm working, I did an ads sponsorship, or I did a TikTok, a sponsored TikTok that I'm waiting for them to approve. And the hard part is like that edit is done. And so when they ask for like an adjustment, it's easy to quickly like go in there and adjust it. But if I delete that edit, then I gotta redo the whole. So I'm just like in a limbo right now, waiting on a company, which I hate being in that spot. So we'll get some of these bigger edits done. Cody's working on the wakeboarding mountain bike stuff from this weekend. We also went mountain biking this weekend, which that sport scares the crap out of me. I feel like I need to start every mountain bike season off at a bike park, because I feel like you can slowly work your way back into mountain biking, where we went out in Grand Junction, a lot of rad trails. I really enjoy biking uphill. Like I feel good. It's like a struggle and you're like, yeah. And like you get the sweat and it's like, yeah. Then when it's time to go down the hill, I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm so scared. I'm like all finger breaking. I'm like, it's the worst. So yeah, mountain biking scares me. We're going to still do it. I love wakeboarding. It's my second favorite sport. It's official. I've decided it. Like, Jonathan, what do you love to do that's not snowboarding? Wakeboarding. We had a mellow 2 days on the water because the water was so cold. But once the water warms up, because Colorado's water is cold, guys, it really is. But by June, we've had a really wet, cold spring. So I think the Imandi water is even colder than normal. But by mid-June, that Imandi water gets super nice and warm. We come back from camp and we start hitting the wakeboarding hard. So I'm excited for that. But I might bring the wetsuit just in case for the next time. How's your daughter feeling? I saw on IG. She's feeling better. But dude, this morning was rough. Especially, it's so rough when we finally get back from a trip, and like on these family like / work trips, even though like it definitely was a family trip, but I brought my camera and I was wakeboarding and I did work. I filmed work stuff. I don't know, it's like a work family trip. But when we get back, I have so much work to do. And so I was like gonna wake up early. I was gonna like kill it. I wake up, I get in here, I start working, and all of a sudden I hear little footsteps like And the wife's like, get to the bedroom, Bristol's throwing up. And I'm like, bah! And then literally my entire morning went to helping a small human handle throwing up and other stuff. Poor little girl, dude. She, like, they're little kids, man. They don't know how to handle it. There's Andrew. He's rocking the full-blown gold evolution. 2 years. More than 2 years. Andrew's the man. Rage Master Gaming says, you're my favorite YouTuber. I appreciate that. I hope to see your comments and you on the live streams throughout the summer, if that's true. We make incredible summer content. I know you said I love snowboarding, but we will snowboard all summer long as well because Copper Mountain has extended the Colorado ski season. They're planning to be open into September with a weekend hike park, a public park. They used to do this back in the day, and it went away for a couple years because they were installing chairlifts and things like that. But it is back, which is super rad. They brought it back last year, so we got to ride that a bunch after camp. And then it's going to keep going. And they're doing like events and jams, and it's going to be sick. So check out the Copper Mountain Hike Park. Go support it. It does cost money every time you go. But be stoked to pay that money when a company or a resort's doing something so out of the box, so rad. Like I love, like I will happily go pay $25 to go ride this hike park at Copper because they don't have to do it. And they didn't do it for 2 years and the summers weren't as good, but these summers are going to be even better because it's there and it's super rad and I'm super excited for it. So yeah, I hope you guys are too. When I do a 270 or higher, is it okay if my eyes look or don't look downhill till shortly after I've landed? Yeah, stomped it. That's pretty common. You kind of like, got it, okay. And then you like look, definitely stomped it. Yeah, Bristol's feeling better. Dude, she's such a trooper. She got hit with the same sickness the first day, Saturday, of our weekend getaway. She got rocked with it. We let her chill in the camper a bunch. And then she started feeling better, hung out later that night, and then was totally fine on Sunday. And then we came back on Monday and it hit her again on Monday and a little bit. She was a little off on Monday. She napped a lot. We're like, huh. And they got hit again last night. So like Monday night into today. Who has clues? I love them. They are so nice. Dude, Sam, let's go. I'm rocking the Clue shirt right now. This is like it's meant to be overly big. It's like my comfy shirt. You ever like, you know, like when you want to like just wear something big and baggy and just like chill? I did a lot of yard work, picked up like last summer and all winter's dog poop because I didn't get to the dog poop before the snow came. So I had like way too much. I've dealt with way too much poop today. And so and then I'd spray the house for bugs, if that makes sense. What is this trying to tell me? Alrighty, buddy. Sorry about the spam. I moderated it though. Totally enjoy the podcast, the Buckhouse Insider. Yeah, the Buckhouse podcast has a lot of behind the scenes. Me and my brother talk about me starting the channel. Because I know it's not my YouTube channel. I mean, it is my YouTube channel. It's me and my brother's YouTube channel. But like, I don't know. I get more personal about what's going on in the back end of this channel, and it's super real. If you know me personally, like I can't not be real. Like a lot of times say what's on my mind, say how I feel, I'll say what's going on. So I'm very vocal, where I tend to be maybe a little less on these live streams, as I've just been talking about poop for the last 5 minutes. But yeah, check out the podcast. I'm gonna share the link. It's in the description of this video as well. But you will find plenty of gems, especially if you're like thinking about content creation, if you're thinking about doing something with your brother, or you love snowboarding. I mean, it's not a snowboard podcast, that's for sure. But do you have a favorite snowboard brand? This one. My goal is to make Buckhouse Industries more of a snowboard company. I have some really clear visions for this summer that I'm going after. So be ready for that. Things could, hopefully will be really different next season in a good way. But obviously I love Clue bindings. That's the binding company that I ride for, but they make more than bindings, shirts. They have like goggles, all types of other stuff. I have my goggle sponsor, Kuno Optics. Absolutely love those goggles. Best goggles in the game. I just went out to the Gilson warehouse. I haven't rode the snowboard yet, so I don't really know how Gilson boards ride, but I know the dudes at Gilson are like the raddest dudes. We had so much fun on that Gilson trip. I can't wait for you guys to see I made 3 videos. I made 3 videos on that trip. So really excited to share those videos with you guys. I work on a homemade snowboard park working on a homemade snowboard park for next season. Even the cheap stuff can get expensive. I have put thousands of dollars into my backyard park. It's one of those things, like I love what you like, the donations and the stickers and the support you guys give me. I literally do put it back in this channel, whether that's Cody, whether that's features. We have a Buckhouse skate park. I love to put it back into the channel. Traveling, riding every resort in the United States, like that stuff costs a ton of money. And so yeah, it's a lot, but I absolutely love it. And I'm hoping too that like maybe we can find some young kid that can show up once a week and be a park crew for the backyard park this upcoming season. Because what me and Cody have learned is like, okay, the backyard park is sick, but like it needs to be maintained at least once a week so then we can get in there and go rip it. So we will probably be hiring a park hand for next season, hopefully. Obviously, everything's got to line up perfectly. And right person, right stuff, right price, all that type of things. So, do you like Capita? I've never ridden a Capita at all. No, I've ridden the DOA, and I liked it. It was okay. It's like what you expect from a medium stiff camber, like majority shredder board. So it rips. Rage Monster Gaming, you will see me at Keystone, man. I love Keystone so much. I just hope their park stuff gets better. Any new from Clue coming out in the future? Stiffer bindings. Asking the hard questions. I cannot tell you what I saw at the Clue factory. I can't. I'm not allowed to. Like literally, I'm just not allowed to. That's not. But Grayson, we can always talk in person, man. You got my number. Some things I just can't share online. Probably still should say things in person. Nah, Clue's definitely coming out more stuff. Like Clue's innovating. They're doing incredible stuff. I know they had a survey. They might still have it. They wanted to know like what colors you guys were interested in having, like what other products you wanted to see. They were asking all kinds of stuff. Have I ever landed a front flip? No, I've chucked so many and I suck at them. I need a trampoline. I need to like do a car wash or some type of fundraiser to get a trampoline, because one, I want to get a really good one and they're crazy expensive, but I don't have the front flip rotation. Like I really don't have it. I pull forward like I'm doing like a normal front flip. So like if I did on a big jump, I could like turn and then probably throw it. But on like a roller or whatever, like I chuck them and I just jack my shoulders up. I always hurt my shoulders trying to learn front flips. I hate it. Skiing or snowboarding? C1, man, that's so easy. Ski blading, dude. It's the best. Actually, I really enjoyed ski blading. I love snowboarding. I'm going to obviously go with snowboarding. 6 like. What are we doing? Dude, call him out, Micah. Smash the like button. Is it easy to like on the new vertical? Yeah, not my wife. Oh, yeah. Car wash your own car. My car does need a car wash. I need to detail it, too. The economy does have to get better, Grace. I agree. I mean, you could spare 47 people. What is it? If I lived in Colorado, I would 100% be your park crew. Dude, Michael Lee, I would appreciate it. the amount of snow that comes in is just, it's brutal. General question, Monarch Mountain cat skiing, do you think they'll ever expand and add a lift to access that terrain? I don't know if they like to keep it as cat only. It would be cool if they added, I know exactly what you're talking about. I haven't done their cat section, Jonathan, but if they did add a chairlift, that would probably be really sick too. Obviously, you have Forest Service and all that type of stuff they got to deal with. Do I see it happening? Possibly. Dude, Monarch's killing it as a, I think it's privately owned. It's a smaller mom and pop-ish for Colorado skiers. They're killing it. I love Monarch. It's where I learned to snowboard a lot. Like, there's two places that I would say like I learned to like make my turns at, and that was Monarch and Ski Cooper, two of the smallest, better, cheaper resorts in Colorado. I went because it was cheap. What's the best way to start my son snowboarding? He's 6, soon to be 7. Well, it's a great time to do it. They have lessons for that age. I know lessons can be very pricey. I put Roman in one lesson, and even with like an employee discount, that thing was still like $150 for a half day. I was like, geez, man. The other option is to hit up the Craysons and go ride with those kids, and your kid's gonna be like, I want to be sick like these dudes, and he'll ride better. You guys will see in the next Roman video. He started snowboarding so good because he was just trying to keep up with the Craysons. With Roman, what really clicked was I strapped him in and I made him find his balance point. And once he found his balance point, it like clicked in his head that he could like heel slide on that. And then I let him stick with it. It really comes down to how much you can and want to push your kid. I know with Roman, like he does listen really well, and when I tell him something, he like comprehends it, and like he's very coachable in that way. But also, he doesn't like to be told what to do all the time. So, and sometimes he'll be like, he's very like, I don't want to work on it right now. I'm like, okay, like because I'm not a pushy dad, so I kind of let Roman go his own pace. So that was like a decent amount of videos that came out where Roman was heel sliding, and people were like, yo, get your son off, like teach your son toe side. I'm like, we will, and he did. He now has toe side. You'll see in his next video. But I let him do it at his pace, man. He's got his whole life to snowboard. He doesn't have to like get toe side today or you're gonna like I didn't stress it, and so he'll figure it out. Yo, remember when you went to Spirit Mountain and went snowboarding with the skiers? Oh, those are my friends. Yeah, those skiers rip. Those little skier kids. Their speed for the jumps was not my speed for the jumps. I had like probably 60 more pounds than those kids. So they like went to the sweet spot, and I was like, cheap. That was super funny. Mount Holly is installing a new Littner Puma high-speed quad for old 6 chair for next season. Let's go. We got Chad O in the chat. What up, dude? So I replaced my X3. Didn't want to replace So I replaced my X3. Didn't want to replace all the audio and battery stuff with the X4. What are the benefits of the new X4? All right, Chad. I haven't checked your DM yet because I've been doing family stuff the last couple of days, but whatever you did to your X3, dude, you did it good, dude. I haven't even come close to damaging Chad blew off an entire lens of the X3, which is insane. Those things are pretty tough too. That makes sense though that you just got another X3 because of all the attachments and things. The benefits of the X4 are really just slow-mo and 8K, but 8K, it's like, I haven't used it much, and you only really want to use it unless it's like super bluebird, super bright conditions, but the slow motion. So I don't know if they hit the firmware update with the X3, but you can now do 5.7K 60 frames per second with the X4. So you're going to get better slow-mo, and you can do 4K 120 frames per second, I want to say, in single lens mode with the X4. So really it's slow-mo. Other than that, Chad, it's the same camera, and like I film all my 360 on the X4 still in 5.7K 30 frames per second. It's just the most ideal frame rate, which is what the X3 does. So you're still chilling, dude, with the X3. It wasn't a absolute must upgrade camera situation. But I don't know which link you used to upgrade it, but dude, Chad, you could have used my link. You would have got another invisible pole. You would have got extra battery. We got a bunch of perks, guys, if you need to get the X3. The link is in the description. I'll just go grab it for you guys. So there's the newer version, the X4. Right here, if you use my link, you'll just get the X4. It's the newer camera, better slow-mo. You get the X3. I'm like 90% sure all my bonuses are still available for the X3 for invisible poles and discounts and things like that. So there is, boom, the link for that X3 right there. Get yourself a 360 camera for the upcoming season. You will not regret it. Adrienne, what up, dude? This is my 12th consecutive live stream with Team Buckhouse. Dude, you're 12th? You're killing it. What is the craziest trick you've landed in the half pipe? I don't got many crazy tricks in the half pipe. I'm not gonna lie. Half pipe is a fully different style of snowboarding. Like, it's unlike any other snowboarding. And it's very scary, especially the super pipe. The biggest trick I got in a super pipe is barely like a 2-inch air. On a slushy, unless it's a slushy pipe, I do a lot better when the pipes are fully slush. Mount Hood is my slushy time. What
I put bit into it.
You did?
Yeah.
Got my girl. Psst. You feeling better? I see you got candy.
That was just
You got a sucker. Who gave you a sucker?
Mom.
Mom did. Hey, give me that sucker.
No.
Give me that sucker.
No.
Sorry, my daughter came busting in. What you doing?
That's just
You want to show me your sucker? I guess you're feeling better if you're eating a sucker. You're adorable. All right, take that sucker into mommy. I'm a snowboard instructor at Spirit Mountain. Were you there the day I showed up? I met so many instructors at Spirit Mountain. It was rad. I really like that ski resort. Ski Hill. Duluth, Minnesota. There's like 3 in that area. Remember going to Powder Ridge in Connecticut? I do. That one was rad. Thinking about going to Argentina. Have you been to any mountains out there? No, I kind of want to make that trip this summer. See if we can make that happen. We'll find out. But I've never gone to like New Zealand, Australia, Chile, Argentina, any of the Southern Hemisphere. I want to make that happen. And we're going to try. We're going to try and make that happen. My daughter's about to turn 3. She's getting so much easier. Overseas trips tend to be longer than obviously going to the East Coast or going to the Midwest. So I refrained from a lot of traveling because my kids, it's really hard with 2 kids. It was easier when it was just Bobby and Roman when I was doing a lot of traveling. But once Bristol showed up, she was like, I'm overwhelmed. You can't be disappearing for a crazy, crazy long amount of time. So random, hello. How much does the X3 cost? I don't know. Did you click that link? Let's find out. We'll find out together how much the X3 cost. I think it's $400 now. They've permanently discounted it $50. Yeah, so it's $400 camera now. And then my link comes with a bunch of perks. I'm pretty positive. Let me log into the account, my affiliate account, and it tells me what my perks are when I'm logged in. Because I want to make sure I'm telling you guys the right stuff. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Where are we at? Okay, so right now, if you get an X3 with my attachment, you will get the invisible pole, an extra battery, and the lens protector with the X3 with that link that I shared. If you get, where's the, oh, it's up here. If you get the X5, or X4, you just get the X4. However, I'm seeing this new save up to $138 with the summer set. So I'm going to copy this. This is like a summer promo that they're running. They have an X3 in there. They have the Go 3. They have the Ace Pro. If you use my Ace Pro link, you'll get a screen cover, 2 screen covers, or the back screen protectors. The Ace Pro is the one that kind of looks like your traditional action camera. That's this guy right here. I use this one for the summer, like all my skateboard filming, summerboard filming. I like that camera. Hello, lady. Oh, you want that? I was using it. For someone that lost all my chargers, you seem to get pretty mad when I take your charger.
Because this is mine.
Will you snowboard some local hills in Ontario? I'd love to get up to Canada. We're talking about doing it this year, but we decided to postpone that. We'll try again, maybe next season. Do you know John from Spirit Mountain? He's so nice. Maybe I worked with John, whoever was in charge of social media. Is the Ace Pro a 360 camera? No, the Ace Pro is like your GoPro style camera. So it like looks just like a traditional action camera, but the screen flips up. This thing, incredible at nighttime. If you're in the Midwest and you do a lot of nighttime riding and you want to get some shots of you and your boys, this is the best camera for nighttime filming, period. That's an action camera. Nate, we were talking about you earlier, dude. We're excited for the barbecue. Nate's going back to Mammoth. I'm fairly new to snowboarding and bought boots with integrated liners, and I'm trying to figure out they're made for. Integrated what? I'm slightly confused about your question. He said integrated. So like all snowboard boots have a liner. You saying like the liners are like designed for your feet? Fairly snowboarding bought boots with integrated liners. I guess not fully sure. They're built into the boot. Okay, so you can't remove the liners at all. Huh. Because I can like pull my liners out on my boots, but like I always use the boots or the liners that come in the boots. You can pull out the footbeds or the soles or whatever of the boot, and you can replace those. I've done that once, and I felt like it gave me more boot pain than I wanted, so I stopped riding with like custom insoles. I gotta give another like company another shot, but I just go with what comes with the boot. And then I don't heat mold my boots. Some people recommend it. I don't. I know I just naturally break in my boots after a couple of days of shredding. And so what I try to do is I try to get new boots before the old ones are like completely trashed. And so then what I'll do is on a day where I'm gonna go like film how-to videos or take Roman riding or do like where I don't need to perform like crazy on my snowboarding, I'll rock the new pair of boots to break them in. And then if I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go ride park, I want boots that I'm comfortable in, I'll ride my older boots and then I kind of rotate those 2 pairs of boots. And it's pretty rad. Do you know any secret skate parks? I wish I knew some secret skate parks. I know that like Leadville Skate Park is not very popular, but it's super rad. I really like the Leadville Skate Park. More jelly or more peanut butter on your PB&Js? Definitely more jelly. However, I used to not like peanut butter. I'm becoming more of a peanut butter fan. I'm not gonna lie. Austin, what up, dude? Do you think Shield start? Oh, do you think I should start making snowboarding videos? Rage Monster Gaming only if you're that interested in it, man. I think you should make videos for whatever you want to make. If that's if you want to make videos. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. It's one of those things where I always just made snowboard season edit montages because that's what I enjoyed doing. And then my little brother was like, "Hey, you should definitely start making vlogs." And I was like, "I don't want to do that." And then he talked me into it. Here we are today. So when he was like, "Hey, we should start a podcast," I was like, I don't really want to do that. I was like, well, he was right. He was right the first time. So let's try this podcast thing out. See if he's 2 for 2. Chris James, I'm at Quest currently, dude. Get it. I'm ready to wakeboard some warmer water. Chris James, I was not wanting to fall in. I got wrecked yesterday too. I went for a frontside 360, caught the heel side edge, and so like today I was like taking Roman to school. I was like, why does my neck hurt so bad? And why can't I pop it? I am so whiplashed. Just got cradle to blind twice off the bump, dude. Oh, it's so sick. I gotta learn how to go nuclear. Yes, dude. Wakeboarding's got the dumbest names for tricks. If you like snowboarding, you should try wakeboarding. If you're in Park City or Salt Lake City, Imandi's 4 hours away. If you're in Denver, Imandi's 4 hours away. I know it's a big drive, but trust me, like, go for a weekend, day trip it. It'd be a tough day trip, but do it. It's so worth it. Austin, Bobby said you guys got a rig. Let's do a weekend, dude. Let's go to Imandi. Bring the kids, dude. Let's load up the RVs. It's so fun. Chris James, by the way, when you come out for your Chris James trip in the summertime, if we make that happen, not only can we mountain bike, not only can we wakeboard, we could snowboard too, man. We could have with a Copper Mountain extending the season to September for weekend hike sessions. We could get a midsummer snow session, Chris James. It's gonna be sick. What's the worst crash I had? I still think it's when I busted my back on a Keystone jump. That rocked me and really took me out of snowboarding for a hot second. I wrecked my ribs at camp last year with a crazy edge catch going into a rail. That sucked a ton. Twisted my ankle on the summerboard last year in between camp. That super sucked. I broke my ribs at what's it called? Nordic Mountain in Wisconsin. That sucked. But like ribs you can ride through. You just got to get tough. Broke my hand. This hand, the right hand. Broke these 3 bones. That wasn't that bad. If I would have went to the doctor, it probably would have been better. Nothing like Austin just went through. What's your favorite sport other than snowboarding? I already mentioned on the live stream. I told you guys. I said it's wakeboarding. It's definitely wakeboarding. I mean, I absolutely love football, but I don't get to play it. I just get to watch it. Carlo, you ready for camp, dude? We're like under 2 weeks. Camp's about to go down. Chris James is coming. Carlo's coming. Adrian's coming. Not that Adrian, a different Adrian. We got Trailer Tom. Who else we got? We got a bunch of people coming. Nico's going to be there. You guys going to play the new college football game? Probably not. Roman will probably play the demo on Xbox. Roman actually does like to play sports games. Am I the only, or I'm on my skins right now and don't know why I'm doing this because there's no snow. You skinning up no snow? Oh, gotta get the kids out of baseball. We gotta get Roman out of school, man. Roman's still in school. He's in school till the 4th. So he's got, the worst part is like he's got this week, and then he like goes to school next week for 2 days, like why is he got to go to, like, could this be the last week of school? Man, my life's we're gonna get a whole 2 hours back in our day once Roman stops going to school, and I get to hang out with my dude more. Dude, camp's gonna be so fun this year, Chris. And we got the rad camp house from last year, so I'm super excited about it. If you guys don't understand too, like, what's the point of my camp? One of the best things with my camp is that I teach you guys how to progress safely to limit the chances of getting injured. When you want to learn park snowboarding, it's super rad, but like we all know, we've all hit that box and ate it, and it sucked. There's Adrian. He's getting it. Everyone's got to get their stash ready for camp, by the way. It's the camp of stashes. But one of the biggest points with camp is I'm going to teach you guys how to progress hopefully without getting hurt. You know, like I have gotten I ride a lot, and we push and we get better and we do big stuff and big tricks, but we use what I like to call smart progression, and the ability to go through a day and to do small warm-up things, little things that will get you into a flow state. And then once you're in a flow state, you can push yourself, but also like, are you in the right body position? So then you're not putting yourself in a vulnerable position. And like, we go over all this type of stuff with the camp, which is so rad. And I love sharing it with you guys. So then you guys can go out and progress and go out as many times as you can in the season and not get hurt, which is like the most important thing, is not getting hurt. Because if you like because the most important thing is to have fun. Getting hurt's not fun. So in order to do the number one thing, which is have fun snowboarding, you gotta do the number one thing, which is not get hurt. So then you can have some fun snowboarding. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy I'm going to Big Snow in August, so don't have to wait till November. Dude, Adrian, Big Snow is super rad. They just brought so many more park features out, and they've been building super rad parks. I could live next to Big Snow for sure. The park they have is so sick. It's a little different than mountain snow. Like refrigerator snowboarding is totally different, but sorry, I was just checking donations. What's your favorite rail? I really like down flat down rails. I think it's one of the most fun rails in snowboarding. Like a good solid DFD. The one we made is a little hefty. I also had hurt my knee in the backyard park this last season when Nico was out. Sometimes I get hurt with Nico. I don't know why. We got to talk to that guy about that. But I didn't get to have the sessions on the DFD like I wanted to this season. Backyard park wasn't a fail this year. It just wasn't as good as the last year. But the last year we had 4 park hands if you count me. This year it was just me and Cody. So much work. Other than wakeboarding, summerboarding, skateboarding, mountain biking, I don't know. I love to be outside and active. It's one of those things, like, obviously I am because of snowboarding, but during the summertime, it's like, it really makes me like, hits me like, dang, like we do a lot outside and it's really fun. Between playing pickleball with my wife, skateboarding with my son and my daughter in the driveway, we outside all the time. Moving makes you realize you have too many snowboards. AJ, Carlo says, I'm so ready. I cannot wait to find out where we're staying. Dude, Carlo, the house is sick. We're staying in government camp, by the way. But the camp house has like pinball machines in it, and it has hot tub. It's right next to 2 of the raddest bars in government camp. So if you want to go to Ratskeller, or I can't think of the other one, you can. It's an adult camp. You can do whatever you want. Or you can save some money and drink twisted teas at the crib with some of the other dudes. Somehow Twisted Tea always becomes like the staple drink of summer camp. I think people are just hyped that it's summertime. Go cold plunging in Trillium Lake. How old do you have to be go to camp? You got to be 18. June 9th through the 15th. We still have 2 spots available. If anyone wants a last minute camp poll, pull the trigger, come to camp. Here's the link to do that. Charlie's. Thanks, Nate. Whenever I need to know the name of a bar, I'll just ask Nate. Heck yeah, Carlo. We're going to be bringing our camera out, Carlo, too, and filming you guys for video breakdown and stuff. So we'll get some clips of you, my dude. Don't worry about it. And then if you're coming to camp, bring a hard drive, and we'll dump the footage onto your guys' hard drives for you as well. DFD rails are dope, but they kind of get sketchy if you mess up a board slide. Dude, DFDs will get you for sure. That's a down flat down rail, or some people call it a double kink. Double kink. Gotta invest in a snow cap for the backyard park. I don't know. I just gotta get this. I gotta get the snowmobile running. I dropped the snowmobile off at the snowmobile doctor today. It's gonna cost a little bit of money. Get the snowmobile fixed up. She was having some problems, which is a bummer because we ended up we were using it, and then we quickly couldn't use it anymore. And I was like, dang, dude. I really like backcountry, but I like it more when I use a snowmobile opposed to my I mean, I don't mind the skinning either, but it's just faster when you have a snowmobile. Do you have a favorite snowboard video game like Steep? I've never played Steep. I played Mark McMorris Infinite Air with Roman. I think that's a really fun one. There's some snowcats parked on the side of the road at Rabbit Ears Pass. I think they're free. You can just go. Yeah, so I'll just go grab one of those. Oh yeah, you drove past the backyard park, Austin. Head into Steamboat. I can't wait to stop waving my arms in the air. What's the trick to stop doing that? Great question. You got to do a maneuver. Obviously, anytime you boost really high and you might scare yourself, you might get a little, but also try hands down. Always hands down. Shoulders up, hands down. This will help you not wave those arms, being in that body position. And then if you can grab your snowboard, go for a grab, go for a shifty, go for a maneuver in the air, and all of that will help you not get super squirrely, super in the air. If you can do a trick, whether that's a grab, a shifty, a pencil, anything that's taking your attention from oh, we're high, because when you go, oh, I'm big, that's when you're I'm scared, and you start doing this. The style with snowboarding really starts to translate once your hands stop fighting demons, and you can keep them down. Do really cool things down here with your hands. That's when snowboarding starts to look a lot better. And a good way to learn too is to come to my snowboard camp, and I can give you some tips and tricks on snow to not be waving your arms around like a crazy person. Then I do want to mention, I used to do it a lot more in the live streams. I'm gonna bring it back. Evolution sticker guys, they're in the description. Want to support the dream? We got the merch, the stickers, the hats, any of my snowboard gear, any of my sponsors like Insta360, Clue, any of that guys. That's all in the description of this video. Just check it out. There's so many rad things in there. But yeah, if you want to snag a sticker, if you don't, I know you're season's over, my gear's put away. This is the best time to put a sticker on your gear because then it's warm, it's not going to fall off. Boom, there's the link for stickers right there. This is also the best time. I've already done 2 of them, but this is the best time of the year to get a custom sticker in the sense of custom size. You can't really get a different design, but if you want to get a custom size, like the goggle crossbone on 9 inches, like the size of the snowboard, I've made 2 of those now. I need to just offer that, I feel as a size option. But custom size for stickers or colors, things like that, you can hit me up on the Etsy and I can get you guys some custom Evolution stickers. Do you sell Evolution pins? Oh, Adrian, do I ever? On that website. Boom. I really do. I love my Evolution pins. This was the first version. Bristol stole my other one. It's not this one, but there's an Evolution pin. We don't sell this one anymore. And then the next one's this Keep Evolving in a pin like this big. Super red. Normally it's right here for that question. Bristol. I'll grab it. I'll grab the pin. Hold on. You hang tight. It's right over here. I can just grab it. Don't go anywhere, guys. I just dumped like 60 of them. Grabbed the bag, it was upside down. Pins everywhere. Yeah, Keep Evolving. It's like the size of a nickel. Between a nickel and a dime. Because I'm nickeling and diming you guys for these pins. Yeah. Keep Evolving pin, hat pin. It's got the rubber backing. I made sure they had rubber backing so you guys can stick these in your hats. Like that. I didn't realize how big the hat game pin game was. So yeah, that's on the Etsy. I want to learn tame dogs. I can coach you through them. I just can't personally get the right rotation. You know who can though? Who's coming to camp? Who's helping this year at camp? Nico. Nico's got a killer front flip. You should make a video of you park riding on the snowboard addiction board like Tavis did. I've thought about that in the past. I got a better. We rode the world's smallest snowboard last season. Here's that video link right here. You're like, what am I going to do at this live stream? I'm a little bored. Watch that YouTube video. I'm going to share it too in my community post. So after the live stream, if you forget, happens. You're like, what? It was a 90 centimeter snowboard. All right, boom. I posted in my community tab as well. Tate, what up, dude? Welcome to the stream. It's a sick pic coming on Instagram soon. Heck yeah, dude. Can't wait, Adrian. Yeah, didn't you ride Roman snowboard? Yeah, I put the clues on Roman snowboard. It was sick. I'm just looking at the image right now. It's so funny. That video did pretty good. 34,000 views. Definitely do better. Give it some love. Share it. Do you have any extra Insta360s? I do have extra ones, but they're for me because I also break them. Like our boy Chad Otterstrom did. I don't break them like him, but I do have extra Insta360s as well as when we did Big Mountain Camp, I brought like 4 fully set up Insta360s so any of the campers could have an Insta360 and get really sick powder lines and stuff. I was really bummed we didn't get enough people signed up for winter camp. Winter camp was a really rad experience, something that I would love to figure out. Maybe I'll partner with some other people for snowboard experiences. We'll figure it out. But I love riding with you dudes. And dudettes, chicks, girls. I've met so many rad people of the channel. Anytime I can go make some turns with you guys, it makes this whole process like of making content so much more real because I get to like actually meet you. It's like Adrian, dude, I'm so excited, man. I'm taking my Insta360 through the link. Let's go, Adrian. When are you going to come to Alaska again? We got to get back out there for sure. This last season would have been the one, man. Alaska got so much snow. I needed an Insta360 so bad. It's grass cutting season, Adrian. This is a good summertime is like the best time to make money. You could like go knock on doors, but you guys need your grass cut, need some dog poop picked up. You need what do you need? I'm here to help. Side hustle. I don't know how old you are, Adrian. If you're an older person, dude, jump on that Uber Eats or whatever you can do. You can definitely make some side money. You were born in Alaska. Let's go. That's a sick place to be born. We had so much fun when we were in Alaska. Definitely want to go back. But the next time we go back, I want to do like heli and like a bunch of big mountain stuff. Dang, a bunch of people were born in Alaska. That's so sick. We like, once again, Alaska was a dream trip for the crew. But yeah, if you guys want an Insta360, my link will save you money, specifically on the X3. So yeah. I love is Colorado, or you live in Colorado now. Hey, here comes the little dude.
No.
Oh, no. Sorry, I called you a little dude. You ready to go? We gotta go to a barbecue. A going away Nate barbecue. Born in Minnesota. I was born in Wisconsin. Oh, let me see those. I want to mention. Should we put one on for the...
No.
We got Evolution tattoos, by the way. Temporary tattoos. I'm gonna put one on the next live stream, which is Friday. So come to the next live stream on Friday. I'll show you guys how rad. Should I put it here? Maybe right here. You have one of these tattoos. Not the Evolution, but the wrist tattoo. She's giving me the stink eye. She's saying it's time to go. We got Nate's going away barbecue tonight. Check the Instagram. We're gonna go to a skate park. Barbecue at the skate park. Do you have a dog? Because dogs are cool. Yes, we have Shelby dog. She blew my mind this last time in the camper. She was such a good dog. I was overly shocked at how well she did. She wrecked Bobby though. She chased a ball and she was on a leash and burned her leg really bad. Took her to the ground. I wasn't there, but I got the phone call. All right, guys. This was a sick live stream. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the donations in the beginning of this stream. Obviously, check out any of the links. Check out the sponsors, the stickers, pins, any of that type of stuff, guys. And as always, thank you so much for shredding with us today. Thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you tomorrow in another video. It's daily on this channel. We do stuff like this daily. Have a good night, guys. Appreciate the support.